Grabity, a free-to-play, fast-paced multiplayer arena brawler where you will use physics-based weapons and abilities to outmaneuver and outgun your opponents. The game is set in a futuristic world, and you control agile robots, and you all have your grab gun that can pick up and throw objects, creating a very dynamic and chaotic combat scenario. Furthermore, the game has various modes. This includes free-for-all and team battles, providing plenty of new things to try. And the game is truly great for its unique mechanics, the vibrant graphics, and a very competitive gameplay. And the fact that this game is free is absolutely mind-blowing. Battlerite, a team-based arena brawler where you'll engage in fast-paced, skill-based combat. The game has a big roster of champions, and each of those champions with their own unique abilities and playstyles. The game focuses on 2v2 and 3 versus 3, and it requires you to work together with your team, and you must use precise timing and strategy to outmaneuver the other team. And the game is truly great for its polished mechanics, great graphics, and competitive gameplay. Beavers Be Dammed, a co-op game where you and your friend will control beavers and you have to work together to gather logs and build dams. But this is not easy and requires a lot of coordination and teamwork, as you must navigate through dangerous environments that are all filled with traps and obstacles. Furthermore, the game is super charming with its graphics and funny gameplay, and it's a true delight to play. Cave Crawlers, an action adventure game where you must explore dangerous caves that are filled with monsters, trapped and treasures. You must navigate through dangerous environments, fighting off enemies and collecting valuable loot. The game has many different characters with their own unique abilities, allowing for different playstyles and strategies. The game has quite challenging gameplay, engaging exploration, and is a great co-op game to play. The Expendabros, an action platformer where you and your friends play as action movie heroes, and each of those heroes have their own unique weapons and abilities. The game focuses heavily on fast-paced side-scrolling gameplay with a destructible environment and over-the-top explosions. And the main gameplay will involve battling enemies, rescuing hostages, and defeating powerful bosses in a crazy, fun, chaotic, and action-packed game, and is truly a masterpiece. We Were Here, a cooperative puzzle game where you and a friend must team up and you must work together to escape an abandoned castle. The game has a massive focus on communication and teamwork because each of you will take on the role of either the explorer or the librarian, each of them having a different role and will see different parts of the puzzle to solve. You will then have to work together to describe to each other what you see and figure out how to progress. And the game has really intriguing puzzles, atmospheric setting, and a true reliance on co-op. And this game will either make or break your friendship.
Tonight's feature show.
Brawl, a free-to-play aerial combat game where you can fly various unique and quirky aircrafts in quite fast-paced dogfights. The game has multiple game modes. This could be deathmatch or capture the flag, and it offers a big range of planes to choose from. Furthermore, the game has a really smooth, cartoonish art style and great controls, making it both accessible but also very fun. And if you're looking for a game with a good blend of action, strategy, and really fun competitive multiplayer, then Brawl is the game for you.
Your treasury, and your soldiers have begun to desert. You can see it now.
Crusader Kings II, a grand strategy game set in the medieval era. You must control a dynasty and attempt to expand your power and influence. You will need to form alliances, manage your realm, and deal with a lot of threats, both internally and externally. And you must do all of this to secure your legacy. Furthermore, the game offers very deep and complex gameplay with countless possibilities and outcomes. And Crusader Kings II, with its rich historical setting, strategic depth, and dynamic storytelling, is a must-play multiplayer game.
You inherit all of Lyon, along with his far more competent spy master. Your brother's armies, now your own, are soon marching south, striking preemptively against your good Muslim neighbors, with your former spy master on the front lines, of course.
Fistful of Frags, a first-person shooter set in the Wild West. The game has really intense gunfights, where you'll use weapons from that era. This could be anywhere from 6 shooters to dynamite. The game also has multiple different game modes. This could be team deathmatch, shootouts, and cooperative scenarios. But what really sets the game apart is its unique blend of Western-themed combat, strategic gameplay, and quite dynamic maps. All of this really providing a very refreshing twist on the FPS genre. And you should really give this game a try for its charming old Western atmosphere and competitive action.
Swore sinew and soul to serve God and the Order of the Templar.
Path of Exile, an action RPG set in a dark world. The game starts off pretty simple. You'll make a character from different classes. You then embark on a journey to explore dungeons, defeat monsters, and collect powerful loot. However, the endgame will feature a very deep and complex skill system, gear crafting, and so much more. And the game really allows you to customize your character and playstyles in endless ways. And Path of Exile has really good engaging gameplay, extensive content, and very regular updates. And it's arguably the best ARPG game, even including the ones you pay for. But be prepared to spend a lot of time, as even players with 10,000 hours are still considered fairly new. That's how deep it goes. Goose, Goose, Duck. This game is very different. It's about social deduction, where you and other players are geese, trying to complete different tasks, while some of you are secretly ducks, attempting to sabotage and eliminate the geese. The game has a big focus on communication, deception, and you must use your wits to find out who the ducks are before they achieve their goals. And it's a truly fun and really engaging experience if you want to try a more strategic and social interaction game. Cuisine Royale, a free-to-play battle royale game with a quirky twist. You'll engage in intense combat alright, but you'll use weapons and kitchenware to try and outgun your opponents. Furthermore, the game has quite good graphics, very unique characters, and quite dynamic gameplay. And it's got a whole blend of traditional battle royale mechanics, but also with humorous elements that provides a really fresh take on the more classic battle royale game. World of Tanks, a free-to-play vehicular combat game where you control a variety of tanks. You'll then use those tanks to engage in team-based battles, where you'll have to use strategy and skill to outmaneuver and destroy enemy tanks. The game is definitely known for its quite realistic graphics, very detailed tank models, and a big selection of maps to play on. The game also receives regular updates and events that keeps the gameplay quite fresh. And this whole combination of tactical gameplay, historical accuracy, and quite intense action makes it one of the best free games out there.
One is to survive, power must be taken.
Dauntless, an action RPG where you'll hunt down massive monsters in a fantasy world. You will team up with other players to take down these giant creatures, using many kinds of weapons and armor that you can craft and upgrade yourself. The game has a big focus on cooperative play, strategic combat, and overall character progression. And if you're after a really good RPG with vibrant graphics and really action-packed gameplay, Dauntless is the perfect monster hunter game for you.
fast-paced shooter where teams of mercenaries battle through radiation-ravaged London for riches and bragging rights.
Dirty Bomb, a team-based FPS game set in near-future London. You can choose from many different mercenaries, each with their own abilities, weapons, and playstyles. The game also has a big focus on objective-based gameplay, requiring a lot of teamwork and strategy. Furthermore, the game has very fast-paced action, tactical depth, and quite dynamic environments. And Dirty Bomb provides a really good competitive and immersive experience if you're a fan of FPS games. Spiral Knights, a free-to-play action RPG where you'll join the Spiral Knights, an intergalactic fighting force, and you must then team up with other players, battle monsters, and collect a ton of loot and dungeons. Furthermore, the game has very fast-paced combat, really colorful graphics, and a big selection of weapon and gear to customize your character. And with its very engaging gameplay and cooperative multiplayer, Spiral Knights is truly just a fun game. Warsow, a fast-paced arena shooter with a very unique art style. Now you'll compete in various game modes. This could be deathmatch or capture the flag, and you'll do this with an array of futuristic weapons and movement mechanics like dashing and wall jumping. The game will emphasize speed, skill, and strategy. It offers a quite challenging experience, even for hardcore gamers. And you should play Warsaw for its very unique visuals and high-octane gameplay. Totally Accurate Battlegrounds, a battle royale game, but with a humorous twist. You will drop into a wacky, physics-based world where you will need to scavenge for weapons and fight to be the last one standing. And the game is great for its silly graphics, very unpredictable physics, and a wide range of weapons and items. And you should play the game for its very comedic approach and chaotic gameplay, as it offers a really fun and lighthearted experience, but in a battle royale setting. Guild Wars 2, hands down one of the best MMORPG games. Now you'll start by creating a character and then going on an epic quest where you'll participate in a rich story, engaging combat, and a big variety of both PvE but also PvP content. And Guild Wars 2 is known for its vibrant graphics, very active community, and quite regular updates. So if you're after a multiplayer game with a great combination of story-driven gameplay, cooperative and competitive elements, then Guild Wars 2 is simply a must play.
Systems known as New Eden. It is a rich and diverse universe.
EVE Online, an MMO game set in a vast and complex sci-fi universe. You will start with your own little spaceship, and you must then explore, trade, mine, and engage in combat with others in a massive world. Furthermore, the game has player-driven economy, large-scale battles, and requires a ton of strategy. And you can choose your own path. You could try and become a powerful leader, a fierce space pirate, or just a simple trader. But all of this will be done with immersive gameplay, a rich lore, and a very active community. And the game truly stands out for its expansive world that will truly immerse you.
When these player-run corporations grow to become larger entities, they can merge with other corps to form alliances.
And now for a bonus game and one of my favorites, Grapplers Galore, a free platformer where you'll navigate through levels using a grappling hook, and you'll need to time your swings and jumps perfectly to avoid obstacles and reach the end of every level. The game is truly great for its colorful graphics, tight controls, and a big variety of levels that'll test both your reflexes but also your precision. And the game is very simple yet super addictive and provides a truly fun and engaging experience. For more amazing games, click here.